Hey folks, welcome back. Jordan here with the Nutty Gnome Homestead. Today we're going to be harvesting dill seed that we can replant for a fall planting and also saving some for next spring. Here you see in front of us we got a real nice head of dill that's already gone to seed. We got several more here in the process of drying out. This is super simple. Anybody can do this. The reason we harvest this is if we don't, the seeds are going to fall down and it's going to create a whole bunch more dill growing up right here. We practice crop rotation annually, including in our herb gardens. That way, so we don't have problems with pest and disease in the soil. So what we're going to do is we're going to get you guys in here close, and we're going to show you how we harvest this dill seed for later on. Now here you guys can see we've got several dill plants at various stages of being ready to pick. We got several here in the front that are, you guys can see these are real dry out heads. We've got these here in the back that have been blooming, these yellow flowers. And we got some that are started to dry, but not quite there yet, like these over here. So whenever we harvest these seed heads, there's really not much to it. We just want to make sure that we don't lose any of the seeds. So the stem on these is going to get kind of woody, which is what you want. We're going to come down below the seed head about 4 to 6 inches, and we're going to slice it off with a pair of pruners. We're going to do this on all these seed heads, and you guys can see how full these things are, and they're super fragrant, guys. They are just absolutely phenomenal. We're just going to set these on a plate right now. We're just going to go through here, and real methodically, we're just going to clip off all of our seed heads that are ready to go. We don't want any of these left over because they will reseed by themselves, and you'll have all your dill coming up right here. They got a real pretty flower on them, good for the pollinators. All kinds of caterpillars and butterflies are always all over our dill seed. It's always kind of neat to see them. I think they're black swallowtail butterflies. Don't quote me on that, but I think that's what it is. There's one that's all dried out. Looks really good, guys. Now, we use a lot of dill in our cooking. My wife is Eastern European. We have something dill at just about every meal, whether it's something that's fermented or a cucumber salad or something. We grow a lot of dill. We like to grow it in our raised beds here. It's super simple. Buy seed once, save your own seed, guys. Never have to buy it again. You'll get enough seed in 1 year to last you a lifetime. So this one here, we just clip it down. Now we're going to let these dry out just a little bit longer in the house, but most of these look really good. A couple of these, they've already fallen. Chickens are over here. They're grabbing after the bugs, knocking them down. We'll have some volunteer dill seed come up. We will get a fall planting of dill here real soon. Now here's a really good picture, guys. You can see these individual seeds right at the top of the seed head. It's not too hard to take these off. You want to get them before they start to fall off by themselves. I will let these dry out in the house about a week. Now we check out our seed heads. Like I said, they're great for the wildlife. This one here actually has a little, you guys can see right here, that is a spider's nest. There's a little spider on the underside of it. We're just going to leave that alone. These spiders take care of other insects that are pests for us. He's not hurting anything. I can afford to give up a couple seeds for him while he's got his nest there. That's not a problem. So in just a minute or two, we collected, I don't know, 10 or 12 seed heads here. There'll be several hundred seeds total. We'll let these dry out in the house for a couple of days, and we'll shake them out. And I'll show you how we shake those out. So here on the right, we have the tray that we just harvested. You guys can see there's still a lot of green left in those. Here on the left, this is a tray I harvested a couple of days ago. They're nice and brown and crunchy. They break real easy. So this is how we're going to separate these seeds. And you can see once they're really dry, they just fall off super, super easy. I just go through and lightly take my fingers and just gently tease these off. It doesn't take much pressure or much effort at all. You can also put these in a bag and shake it, but you get a lot more chaff that way, which isn't really going to bother anything. It's just an aesthetic thing. I like my seed to look nice and clean. Now, there is nothing wrong with this stem. You can use it. It's just dried dill. Still smells really good. So we might stick that in something later. And we're just going to gently tease all these off. So there you have it. In literally just a minute or two, we have enough seeds to last us several years. There's more seeds in this one little tray than what you get in about 8 or 10 as a seed packets from the store. So essentially you're saving yourself 20 or 30 bucks. I'll put these in a little medicine bottle since they're real tiny seeds, guys. See? Real tiny seeds. I store these in a medicine bottle. Real easy to do. So that's all there is to it, guys. Clip your seed heads, let them dry a couple of days till they get nice brown and crunchy. Tease them off. It doesn't take much pressure. They'll fall right off. Store them for later use. So this is how we save ourselves 20, 30 bucks in just a few minutes. And that's enough seeds to last me next decade or so. So until next time, if you haven't done so already, hit that like, share, and subscribe button. It really does help us out. It's free for you guys. Doesn't cost you all a thing, but it gives us the motivation to keep these videos coming. If you have any suggestions for future videos, let us know down below. We're always looking for suggestions, try to help people out the best we can. We are getting ready for our fall planting. Get out there, get your gardens prepared, do your harvesting, go ahead and get your preserves put up, reap the bounty that you guys have worked so hard for. And until next time, y'all stay safe.